Hello, and welcome back. This is Max Question, and once again, we are back to the next episode of Strange Horticulture. We're now on day 4, Monday. We've already got the new car to do. Looks like it's a bit of a almost treasure map style this time. Let's take a look. It looks to me as if it's supposed to have a matching outline to something. Perhaps if we line it up to some features, we'll find it. The question is, what features are we looking for? The first thing that comes to mind would be the rivers. Perhaps that's not it. Let's see. Maybe a mountain range? Hard to say. Interesting. Have any exact hints there? Perhaps it will be the mountain range. Okay, I don't think. Give this a minute here. Very interesting. Oh, wait. Wait a minute, Oh, Eureka. Here. Gentle sound of flowing water. The sunlight through scattered clouds. A reset. Don't know what that means, but we got 2 more plants added to the list. A bit of a pom-pom, and it's a floral flower. Floral flowers. Let's see who we have now. Reuben Ward. Come back. The fox button was no help, I'm afraid. The sisterhood still refused to speak openly with me. Not that I have the time to pursue it properly. I'm rushed off my feet this week. There's been a body found up at the Swinside Stone Circle. Apparently it's a grisly one. Don't suppose you've got anything to help me keep at lunch now? My stomach's never cooked too well with the grisly ones. Okay, so looks like we're now looking for some fennec. Let's see, here we go. Chewing the tough root of this plant is said to ease gastric distress and reduce anxiety. It is soft leaves. Sweet bar. Soft. Off more to the side there. Let's see. Already did it. Yeah. Try. How are you? Some more of this on the side. Well, these. The leaves are quite soft. This is being a little floppy there. Let me try just a few. Ooh, they smell wonderful. That's an interesting one. Let's try this one. There we go. We got one. Bennett has discovered. And the book entry. Witch Lake. That's one way of spelling that, I guess. Ooh, wow, look at all those plants we're starting to get identified. Quite a few. And we're still no closer to deciding what this is supposed to be for. Ah, David. Morning. Verona Green handed me this for you. She seemed in a good mood. Oh, Verona, the occult lady. I wonder what she sent to us. Just a letter. I meant to tell you this yesterday, but it slipped my mind. I discovered a plant on a recent trip to Grisdale Forest, just northeast of Freshland. It was like nothing I've ever seen before. I would have brought it back with me if the sisterhood had given me a moment alone. They seem awfully protective lately. Gee, I wonder why. Possibly because their leader died. Alright, let's see. Grisdale Forest. Here. Let's see. It's northeast of Freshland. That's here. Would that be here? Got it. From the moment I step off the road, I can't shake the feeling that I'm being watched. Suddenly, I find my way blocked by 3 women wearing green cloaks and holding short-elm bows. Oh wow, they're like full-on elvish over here. Nobody may wander freely throughout the forest by order of the Arda. This is the leader of the trio. I turn to walk back. Then again, I have tricks up my sleeve. Isn't the Arda dead, though? Guess her rule sort of sticks still around. Looking for some mellow glow. Whatever reason. Oh wait, that was right there. There we go. Among other uses for this plant, the most remarkable is that it can allow a person to pass unnoticed. Though not invisible, it is possible to become hidden from sight and memory. Mellow glow has sharp thorns that protect from predators. Oh, it's like a false hydra plant. You see them, but you don't remember you've seen them. Therefore, don't see them. Can't see them. Is it this one? That smells pleasant. That's the only one that has... Oh, wait, what about this one? Turquoise flowers, sharp thorns. Let's see. Sharp thorns. These are... Doesn't look like they're sharp thorns. These are definitely sharp thorns. So let's go for this one. There we go. Type identified, and we have another plant. With the help of the metal globe, I walk right past the sisters without taking any heed. Chuckling myself, I collect the plant that Verona talked about and take my leave. Cabalia is the new entry we found. And a new plant. Good old holly, isn't it there? Very, very pod-like. Next customer. Hey, Swift. This is the one lady. I am afraid. The camphor you gave me is helping me sleep, and I'm very grateful for it. But the visions are as strong as ever. She's a psychic. The woman in the Jade Mask appears in my dreams every night. She screams at me, but I do not know why. And behind her, that presence is always there, dark and dreadful. Jade Mask. What is this something to do with the Arda? I don't know what to do. The dreams feel like a warning that I don't understand. A mosaic of color that refuses to come into focus. Some part of me wants to stare down that abyss, but I'm afraid. Okay, we have two choices. Agoria and Candlewood. Let's try to identify them both. When burned, incense made from the woody stem can enhance psychic abilities, strengthening clarity of visions and prophecies. Light blue flowers, like rounded cups of gentle lamps, prioritize this plant. Well, the one that I think that looks like is this. They have flowers. They didn't have from there. I'm thinking that's you, Aquaria. Then Candlewood is the other. This is a red flower that provides a shielding effect, protecting against all manner of afflictions in the mind. Long, thin stems grow among tall weeds. Long, thin stems, tall weeds. The red flower. That's fruit, not flower. What about this? Bright red flowers with ends of thin stems. might be it. This might be it. That might be candlewood? I suspect. Yes. Long flatly. Red fruits. Oh, wait, red fruits. Wait, fruits are red flower. Red fruits, and it's nice and all, but we need the red flower. Yes, I think. Yes. No. I think it's this one. Only other one would be this one. Nope. This one must be it. Now, the question is, which one do we want to send in? The one that enhances her power and makes her want to see more, or we try to protect her and make her stop? That's the question. Well, if you wish to gaze down that abyss... Wait, whoops, did I just put it on the wrong one? I put it on the wrong flower. Whoopsie! That's candlewood, I think. This one definitely is not. But let's fix that. There we go. You are definitely not candlewood. Let's hand over the Aguaria. Good luck with that. And the next tree is worry less. Oh, how lovely. Go ahead and turn that yellow as they have properly identified. And pop it over here. Next customer. Margaret Elspeth, you're new. We don't come to Endemir often, but I heard about your shop and I said to Francis, we simply must pay a visit. It's a wonderful breath of life in an otherwise dreary town. I'm the green-fingered one, and it's not really his cup of tea, but I persuaded him the trip would do him good, and besides, he'll be wanting to take a boat out on the lake. Shame about this awful weather, though. You must come to Caesar. We have a small library with some books on plants that my grandfather acquired many years ago. I'm sure they will be of interest to a horticulturist such as yourself. You are cordially invited to Caesar Castle, Lord and Lady Elspeth. Caesar Castle. Well, let's take a look. Caesar Castle. Clearly a castle. Where's Sedberg, not Caesar? Here we go. I am greeted enthusiastically by Lady Elspeth herself. She is very talkative and has many questions on horticulture that I do my best to answer as she takes me on a tour of the gardens. Oh, you must take a sample of this back with you, she exclaims, pointing out a plant that I do not recognize. But before I can stop to take a look, she has already whisked me on to the next one. And this one too, she says. I am quite exhausted by the time we make it to the library, and I don't have the time to make as thorough a study as I would like. Nevertheless, I will be able to find an interesting entry that I can note down. Don't forget these, Lady Elspeth cries as I make to leave. She thrusts the plants from the gardens into my hands, and I thank her warmly. We got 2 plants and a book entry. Beaver Kiss, and like a bell pop kind of thing, and some yellow fruit flowers. Very nice. Alright, let's go ahead and organize this a little more, I think. Close that up. Move our labels over to the side. Move those into the archive. Move that to the archive. And call our next customer. Francis Aberton. I'm looking for a plant with yellow flowers and coarse leaves. It helps with my heartburn. Yellow flowers and coarse leaves. Oh, let's take a look. Is it something that we have already? Heartburn. Let's see. Okay. To be fair, we don't know if it's something that we've used already or not. So let's just see. Alright, not that one. Nope. Common Strauss, perhaps? Bomb against Ice Drain. That's the unlocking one. You can guess the red berries. Oh, I'm looking for that. Fox button. Friendship. Forest Camphry. Sleep Droughts. Geldodendron and Candy Root. Jeff heartburn. Candy root, perhaps? Let's take a look. Where's the Gandhi root? I think this is the one. And yes, it is possible that we overuse some plants. There we go. Alright. Nothing really new there. Next customer. Selena Scott. They're saying Black Tome is haunted now. Bradley Miller told me he saw the ghost of a huge deer, antlers and all. But then Bradley Miller also says he can talk to squirrels. Either way, there's something evil in them hills, and I'm not taking chances. Awful what happened to that poor young man up at Swinside. I've come for some stinking mountain cap. Okay, well, she got a name for me on that. That is... We have a sunset mountain cap. Ah, it's another name. The sunset mountain cap is a type of fungus with domed caps, sometimes called stinking mountain cap as a result of its unpleasant odor. It is thought to deter unwanted souls and spirits from entering the homes, often placed in doorways. It is mildly toxic to humans and should not be eaten. I hope you're not going to be eating that. Let's see. Well, this is the one that has a pretty horrible odor, so that's the one we'll go for there. Let's see. Anything else with a rough odor? Viscous white liquid oozing from the underside. Yuck. Alright, so it must be this one then. There we go. And an entry. Chuck. It's an interesting name. What if it's another bulb one? Okay, we seem to be getting some overflow going on here, so let's go ahead and move things down just a smidge more to get some more space. We have an idea of what you are, so we'll put you up there. As you might imagine, looks like we come to the end of the day. It is very possible we will be filling up a lot of these shelves. She lives alone in the castle to the northwest of the abbey. She buried her husband 3 miles to the east where the Everheart grows. At 15, her mother, strong, dependable, loving, was struck down by typhoid. The girl drew inward as her father turned to drink. I wonder who they're talking about. Day 5. Tuesday. Well, first, let's take a look and see what we can find on exploration. So we have 2 directions we can go from. We find a castle and check northwest, or we find this Everheart and go back 3 miles west. Let's see. Find either of those. Want castle? Hard to say. It's hard to say. Secret castle. Where the Everheart grows. Well, it's probably not gonna say exactly the Everheart, but lives alone in the castle to the northwest of the abbey. So northwest of the abbey. Oh wait, that's northwest of the abbey. Buried her husband 3 miles to the east. Here we go. I find it interesting that those cards disappear and don't go back to the archive. A dead tree, its bark cracked and blackened by fire, stands alone on the hillside. Off the one side, a patch of flowers grows on a low mound. New plant acquired. And new customer. Ah, Faye. What have you done to me? I see the woman in the Jade Mask everywhere. Uh-oh, perhaps we made a mistake. And that creature that stands over her shoulder. I almost feel like I can sense its desires. It is afraid of the sisterhood, that much is clear. It will lay waste to them. So much death. But it can be avoided with Arduana's protection. I do not know if I am awake or asleep even now. I feel the darkness tearing at my mind. Well, at least you've helped out a little bit, telling us there's something that we might know yet. The Wireless is an aptly named plant. Inhaling the smell of a flower is said to help ease symptoms of anxiety. Well, it apparently has flower. Cool. So it has flowers. Grab this. Small yellow berries. Sweet scent. Standing stems, it seems very. Perhaps. Oh, rather unpleasant scent. What about this one? Smells like sweet rhubarb. That's a good option. Either that. I think that might be the best option right now. Entirely think though, but I mean, it smells like something sweet, so let's try that. Nope, that's not it. It's not that one. You are not the root. Could maybe this one be? I don't think so, but it does have the line across the top root. And it smells wonderful, apparently. Worth a shot. Hey! Worthless. Hop heart. Go ahead and give it a yellow tag. And join it with the rest. Another customer. Oh, Simone Green. I met a strange man on the road to Sedberg not two days ago. Stranger still. He asked for you. He said he had something for you, don't ask me what. So I told him where to find you, but he looked stricken when I mentioned Undermere. Said he doesn't come near towns at all if he can help it. He was headed west, at least I think he was. He said he was looking for the Winster Spring. I'll write this down for you. Common Trouse. Ah, that's right, you were wanting that, weren't you? Did we determine one and set it aside? We did determine a common Trouse, but we never really did anything with it. Common Trouse. I think somebody wanted one and did identify it. Where'd that common Trouse go? Here it is. There you are. And now we take the note. Let's see. Headed west from Sedberg. Sedberg. Source of the river. Sure. River Winster. Here? That's pretty far out. But that is west. The Hermit's Camp is easy to find, nestled between two boulders above the spring. The cool remains of a fire, ringed by stones, is the only immediate sign that anyone was here. I call out, but there is no reply. The hermit is not here. A more thorough search of the campsite yields something interesting. Tucked off to one side, I discover some broken pieces of wood arranged on the floor. Down to right 3. Oh dear, it was here. Down to right 3. Ah, here we are. The camp at the Winster Spring has led me to another camp of sorts where I am greeted by an eccentric man. Oh, yes, ho, 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 the man says. You must take this, take it. At his insistence, I received the looking glass that he thrust into my hands. He places an envelope delicately on top. Oh, it's no use to me anymore. Oh, no use. Don't forget the red. The red. Oh, Albany. I'm sure that he is quite mad. Wow, we have an item and a letter. Fancy that? Whoa, what is a concoction like that? It is said the red ebony plant has the property uncovering that which is hidden or secret. I perfected a device designed to use extract from the plant in concert with a viewing window, in order to permit the user to see magics otherwise invisible to the naked eye. Red ebony. Do we have any red ebony? Or is it another name? I guess we'll have to find red ebony. Interesting. I'll do a quick cursory glance to see if there's anything that's has an extra name. Or I could check with all the plants and see if anything causes anything to happen. While they're doing that, we'll go ahead and pull on the customer. I'm not long for this world, and I have decided that I want to be buried in a grave decorated with the rare and beautiful Caballia, like a Dreher huntsman with their Dranthium-covered tomes. A Dreher, huh? Let's see. Must be there. This place is a world of like either dryads or druids. Caballia, a rare plant that is believed to help the dead find peace in the afterlife. Those who can afford it place wreaths made from it at their graves of their loved ones. Caballia flowers almost always contain 6 petals. Finding a 7-petal flower is considered to bring good fortune. Why do I get the feeling this one will particularly be 7? That's it. Flowers are soft purple with a sweet scent. 3, 4, 5, 6. I wonder if this is it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They seem very similar. Yay, we got it. New entry. Eyebright. Interesting one. Let's go ahead here. Ding. Oh. Ooh, Jade Mask. Jade Mask. Your reputation is growing, horticulturist. I hear you are the person to come to for plants that are difficult to acquire. My head feels like it's being torn in two lately. I'm looking for some pop heart. The woman in the Jade Mask. Unknown. Little is known about the mysterious woman in the Jade Mask. She is occasionally seen in Undermere, but people understandingly avoid her cold demeanor. Well, the psychic definitely is seeing you as a problem, so I'm a little hesitant as well, ma'am. You seem to have the power over some sort of creature, but we don't seem to have too much here. Inhaling smoke and from burning the dried leaves of this plant can provide a pain relief. Firm leaves grow up the stems, leading to blue flowers. I suppose that one's not too bad to give out. Not that one. Stiff leaves. Firm leaves grow. We give this one a check over. It does have like 3 little things. I'll give this one a try. See how that one is. This is top part. Copper Caledonian. Interesting one. Ding, new customer. Hey, it's Verona. Reuben Ward has called on my unique expertise to aid in his investigation at the Swinside Stone Circle. Unique expertise? Ha! He knows how to flatter an old woman when he wants something. I thought about telling him to suck an egg. Gave it a good long thought, actually, but my curiosity has got the better of me. He must be desperate if he's coming to me. I'll bet they found something juicy down there. Signs of ritual sacrifice, maybe? I could do with witch fig to take with me. Always comes in useful. Witch fig. Which fig? That fig. The witch's fig. Let's take a look. A plant that is said to have many uses, including easing the symptoms of infection, soaking up moisture, and detecting the presence of certain compounds. It is also well liked by butterflies. It has similar leaves to the fever kiss plant, which is often confused with. Did we already do fever kiss? We have not. This is fever kiss. The leaves are pale in color. Oh. The red berries provide energy, which means it must be the one with the yellow berries. Also, we can probably consider, since we're looking at this one, might as well call this one Fever Kiss. Might as well get that out of the way. And I'm pretty sure that's you. And we get another entry. Jacob's worth. How much is he worth, I wonder? Okay, let's move over a little bit more side. The plants, they're growing more invasive. Oh no, it's this Mr. Upset. I never see anybody in your shop. It's a daily surprise to me that you're still in business. Believe me, I wouldn't be in here if I didn't have to be, especially with that damn cat still here. I need some Bishop's Parasol for a work-related matter. Bishop's Parasol. Okay, should be a simple matter. A mushroom found in dark, damp places, feeding on any light that gets close to it. It can seem to draw light in, enveloping its surroundings in darkness. The gills on the underside of this mushroom seep a milky fluid, that means it be this fella, that can be consumed as a treatment for stomach pains. Still having those stomach issues there, eh, Barrister? Royal Genthia. Oop, and the end of the day. And the end of the episode. Let's go ahead and close up shop. And get y'all sent back home. Thank you very much for joining me here. Let's see how this goes. We draw our card. The old man of Coniston looks out across the lake with blind eyes. His mind wanders with the current, floating gently southwards to the fork. Not long after the girl left home, her father wept, but he was so caught up in his own grief that he let her go and did not look for her. Alright, well, I thank you very much for joining me for this episode of Max Quester Plays Strange Horticulture. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Have a good one. Later.